All right, so today we are testing out the Master Airscrew Stealth propellers for the DJI Air 3 and assume it's going to be same for the DJI Air 3S because they have the same form factor. So the Master Airscrew Stealth propellers does come in 4 colors. So you have the yellow and the blue that we have right here, and if you want to check their website, they also have the black and the red. So I'll start by showing you how to install these propellers to the DJI Air 3, and then we will compare the sound pitch and volume against the original DJI propellers to see if there are any noticeable difference. And you decide which one you prefer more. All right, let's get started. Okay, so let's quickly demo how to install these master airscrew props. And as usual, my favorite is going to be the electric yellow. I think that this color just goes well with anything. Okay, so you're basically just going to be unfolding your Air 3 drone as usual, or you have a 3S. I think it's going to be somewhat similar. Okay, let's just unfold it like that. So the removal of the original props, as you probably already know, it's super simple. All you have to do is just press down, turn it, pick it up. You press down, turn it, pick it up. Oops, I just broke some of my stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it aside. Okay, press down, turn it, pick it up. Okay, press down, turn it, pick it up. Okay, so right now it's the empty. This has been cleaned up. Let's leave these original prop aside like that. And then let's basically bring out some of the master airscrew props. Okay. It's quite neat that they actually gave you a little bag to store these. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. So at least you get to put these old ones in here. Yep. Okay, so as same as usual, basically these master airscrew props, you can see that they all have those kind of little markings. Like this one has no marking, this one has marking. And the one that goes with the marking goes here. You can see that it's the same color. No marking goes here. So yeah, you can't just go. It's impossible you to go around. Okay, so let's basically start pressing in like that. Okay. Same goes here. Just pressed in. Okay, so this one is going to be same as this one. Okay. I'm probably going to move it here a little bit. Okay, so basically right now the installation has been completed. Let's switch view to my outdoor and let's basically test the volume. All right, so we're switching the scene to my front yard because of this size of the quad. I just don't think this is going to be working if we're actually going to be test flying in a garage. The sound probably just going to be hitting around the walls, resonates a lot. So outdoors probably the only way. So what we're going to be doing in this test, a little bit different than the last one, is we're actually going to be flying the quad basically right here. We're going to be testing the volume like that, probably a little bit further, but basically I'm just going to be testing that, and there later on I'm going to bring it up to about 50 feet, since that is going to be mostly when the drone is going to be on the top, so probably a relatively sound level to people. Okay, so basically that's how we're going to be testing it in this video, and let's just power it on. Let's put it up in there. Okay, so basically right now it's already in front of us, and we're going to bring out like sound meter again. So what we're going to do, we're going to basically do the same thing. We're going to be testing the minimum and the maximum again. Okay, so the average we're getting about 70 for the minimum, and the maximum is 73. Okay, so now let's basically swap to the original props just to give it a comparison. Okay, so right now we'll be testing the original DJI propellers. So the numbers we're getting is about minimum 68 and maximum at 70. Okay, so right now, I just don't think there's going to be a lot of difference, if you basically standing right in front of it. So let's just put it basically side by side so you can just compare it. Okay, so the first combination that we will be comparing is going to be the Master Airscrew propellers. Now let's try the DJI propellers. So let's do it again. Master Airscrew propellers. DJI propellers. Okay, now let's swap it to the 50 feet test. Okay, so this thing right now, it's about at the 50 feet because 100 feet is probably just not relevant enough. So basically 50 feet. So my minimum, I'm getting about 657, and when you go on the top, it's about 60. All right, now let's swap to the original props. All right, so right now this is the original props at 50 feet. So I'm getting about minimum 56 and like maximum 30, 59. So actually there's no difference. All right, so same drill. We will be testing them side by side again. And we're going to start by the master airscrew propellers. And we're going to do the DJI propellers. Let's do it again. Master airscrew propellers and DJI propellers. All right, so basically our test has been done. Let's head back to the bench so I can talk about some of my final thoughts. All right, so we are back to the bench, and the result was actually quite surprising that the DJI OEM propellers was actually slightly better compared to the Master Airscrew Stealth propellers volume-wise, because no matter how many tests I run on my sound meter, that you can see in the result that the DJI OEM propellers just seems to have a slight edge over the Master Airscrew Stealth propellers, that the dB level is just probably 2 or 3 lower, no matter how many tests I did. So this is kind of mind-blowing because like supposedly this one, yeah, by theory this one should be stealthier, but instead this one is the stealthier one and this one is just the stealth one. So if volume is something that you have concern and you wanted to minimize the volume wise, like the lowest as possible, keeping the DJI OEM propeller should probably already give you the similar result. But just to be very, very fair in this case, that Master Airscrew did not actually market the propellers to be quieter than the OEM propellers. Instead, what they did this time is that they actually changed the pitch of the sound so it can be sounding a little bit richer and a little bit lower tone to make it less annoying in a sense. And when I was actually comparing the side-by-side result and when I was flying it, I do feel like this one does actually sound better, but this is very, very subjective and just me because, yeah, I just feel like it sounds better. But if you can actually let me know that which one you like better, like hearing sound by side by side comparison, hey, just let me know the result down below so you can also help like other people decide like which one they wanted to get after reading the comments. All right, so basically that wraps us up this short test video. And if you'd like to check out the Master Airscrew propellers, links are going to be down below. Any questions or comments, please feel free to leave it in the comments section, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.